Guys like to use G7 because it is a little bit more precise in the map. The Drake equations are more representative of this profile of bullet.
I'm not a rifle guy, so I'm really loving this class. Oh, it's awesome. It's just fun.
Here's my Mosin. I got a turned on offset bolt, and I have my own scope mounts.
I'm sneaking in here, John.
That's cool.
Let's see what else we got.
And on the mental side, there's a ton of other stuff, like the Greek term tachypsychia, which means the speed of the mind.
You really look at the Drake equations. I'm not going to torture you with that because there's absolutely no reason you need to do this.
Oh yeah. The one that you want. What's that? The one that you want. Yeah.
But be aware that when you're hunting large game, those rifles are generally configured to stabilize heavier bullets for heavier game. So for long-range target shooting, you're going to be shooting heavy bullets, right? With high VCs, long, skinny, heavy target bullets.
Hello. Good morning. Oh, hey, I'm good. How are you?
You look at the guys who shoot competitively, honestly, the guys who are consistently in the top 5, they're getting a little better. That's it.
Freedom to me is directly derived from capability. This is a physical world. There are physical things necessary. You have a fire extinguisher in your home. You don't intend to have house fires in your home every day. So I think it's important to be able, in order to do the things that are necessary.
Yes. Yep. So you leave the BC as your constant in that case, and you get all your variables exactly the way they were in the field, and then you just adjust your velocity until it represents what you saw.
What was one of the golden nuggets that you took out of that?
Well, I think one of the, because I'm pretty well versed in a lot of the videos and stuff, but this has gotten a little more granular, and there was some information. As far as the golden nugget, it's just been the whole thing.
Yeah, it all works together.
Some of the filling in of the gaps from the videos, and meeting you guys personally, I think was really the golden nugget.
During this first portion of the class, what's one takeaway point that you found was like just super interesting, or that was something that you're definitely going to go home and it's going to make a difference?
Fundamentals, knowing what goes on inside the rifle, to help you better understand what's going on outside the rifle when the bullet goes downrange. Just the way he explains it, the concept, it's really easy to get. So.
Travis, for the first portion of the class, how did you feel about the information?
Felt pretty good.
Felt pretty good? Was everything comprehensible?
Yes.
Awesome.
It helped a lot watching all his videos before coming.
Yeah, you had kind of a background then. How long have you been shooting?
I've done shooting since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I grew up in 4-H and clay shooting, so that's a lot of my background comes from.
Awesome. So what made you want to do long-range precision rifle?
Like with clay shooting and 4-H, we had a club meeting one time, and a gentleman came in and he had a big 50 cal long-range gun, and at the time I couldn't really get into it, but after school and work, I'm able to have the funds now to get into it now. So.
I've never taken a long-range class before, but I can't imagine anybody delivering this much information in this short of a period.
Yeah, it takes a while. After you've been around a while, you kind of accumulate most of this information. Some of it falls by the wayside, some of it you retain. At least you know it's there, and if you need to use it, you can pull on it.
And here at RX17, more than 20 different people that had emailed me and I'd never met in person. I finally got to meet in person. It was really, really wonderful. They're actually a huge, great guys.
Like if you're a long range shooter, there's a ton of info here. Like holy shit. And he doesn't want to waste anybody's time.
Rex is of course an absolute natural. He showed us over the years that, so I wasn't surprised to see him perform beautifully because he was born for it. He is naturally an awesome presenter. So whether it does it through YouTube and video camera or live. And by the way, congratulations. This is beyond the full house. I really think some people snack up on you, man. You got to double check on who paid and who didn't, because I see more than 80 people here. I see north of 100 people.
If you have not been studying long range for quite some time, I'm not saying not to come to this class. I'm saying you better put your helmet on. It's gonna go fast. You can't get information like this is gonna happen in this class. You can't get that like anywhere.
After spending a couple days with these guys, it doesn't feel like a community anymore. It feels more like a big family.
Yeah, it's a bunch of brothers. We all have basically a wide set of outlooks and positions and ideas in our heads, but the thing that we all have in common that brings us together is a love of the sport and a desire to get into it and do something that's really challenging and interesting. And so it's drawn us together under that common purpose, and then we find that the other differences that are out there just aren't actually that different, and even if they are, they become irrelevant.
Do you have any advice for Rex and for his future and for what he wants to do?
I'll tell you, Rex just needs to keep on doing what he's doing. He's trying to do good.
Discipline and the system that he's put together, particularly with the shooting system that he's evolved out of Dean McAllis's hard target interdiction system, it's amazingly flexible. It's very easy to implement for people of all skill levels. So getting out there and teaching that, especially as long-range riflery, it's getting out of that fad stage into where it's really now a general curiosity. Anybody who owns a rifle is like, well, I don't want to just be limited to shooting deer at 100 yards. I want to be able to reach out and really touch something and to have a personal accomplishment that the rest of the world may not even get the chance to do because they don't have this freedom.
Keep doing. He's already well known, and he'll get better and better and better.
He's put a huge amount of his own dedication, his life, and his resources into doing this. And to meet him in person was really awesome.
We'll have a good time. The students will have a good time. You're going to get a tremendous level of information, and there are different levels of knowledge. And when I met Rex, he was really the first guy that I had met that had that kind of tier 1 level of knowledge.
This won't be the last time that you guys do this. This is the best thing that I have seen or been associated with thus far in this industry. This is really good. I think that the guys have learned a lot about this on relative to the topics and how to handle it at the next one that they do. I expect that the next one will be better and better and better, and I think that the guys that go to it are going to benefit and learn a lot.
But you're going to see some amazing things. When this company, as he builds this company and this curriculum, and it goes, I'm telling you, it's going to be a bookmark in American firearms training history. Like something is different over there, what's going on, and people will come from all over.
At 14.